Hello everyone, Mystic Gamer here, and welcome back to A Hat in Time. Last time we began Chapter 2, Battle of the Birds. We had quite a long time in Murder on the Orient Express, and quite a rush within the second chapter, where we became a diva. This time, rather than going into Chapter 2, we're missing ponds to unlock Grooves' second movie, and we're missing a key item for the conductors. So, a better idea than to go to Chapter 3. You might also notice the pillow fort's got a light coming out of it. If we use the ice hat there, we enter Hat Kid's secret little pillow fort. Day 9. Oh my gosh! A big DJ Penguin said I could be a star. I wonder if he means like a pop star. Wait, do I have to learn how to sing? Maybe an internet star. No, a movie star. DJ Groove says he's going to take care of all that stuff. I just have to show up on set, and I'm going to be famous. I can't wait. I just hope I don't have to sing. Hat Kid every now and then will write in the diary depending on what you do. So right there, because we did a mission for DJ Grooves, she wrote about that. But now it's time for Subcon Forest. And the special words for this act are Time of the Day, Requiem, and the Atmosphere, which is tense. Welcome to Subcon Forest. First thing you might have noticed is this home. It's quite a big chair, and it's in a tree of all things, with some dark purple vines. There's one thing we can do right now, but honestly, this is the hardest thing I've done in this game, which is fairly ironic. And that is to climb the tree.
Not far to go, kid.
They say it's not far to go. But truly, it is. We've now been told that from this height, falling will hurt us. And as we start to ascend the tree, you might notice clouds are starting to emerge. And we are at the top of the Subcon Forest tree, where another relic hides. As you can tell, these two relics are fairly similar, but on the cows are shades. Well, what better way to get back down than by jumping?
That's a view from on top of that big tree. Pretty good.
Well, we already did that. Now it's time to chase this person, or if you slide, you will beat them. We got trapped. Oh gosh. Got to break out. The quicker you spam the attack button, the quicker you can get out, I think. This is actually something I don't know. But after you do this enough, you do get out and meet Well, I guess I can't tell you what his name is quite yet. You'll say it soon, hopefully. or he'll just call us a fool. Thanks.
You blew it! You totally screwed yourself! Nobody enters my home, leaves in one piece!
Mind your language.
Tell you what though, hang on a minute. You get to live! That's right! Aren't you lucky?
Huh. Why do we get to live?
Normally I'd eat your soul and toss your body, but you're a lucky one. You won the lottery because I just happened to be missing a brain-dead servant.
Yeah, that does seem lucky, but what happened to your servant?
That's right. The old boy got himself killed, his head popped off, and now I need a new towel boy.
Oh, I don't know if we should accept this or not.
So tell you what, I've got a piece of paper here. Don't worry about the details. I just need you to sign right here at the bottom.
I would say this is not a good idea to accept a contract from a random stranger. However, if you don't accept this enough times, he will instantly kill you. So you have to accept. Contract. Clean out the subcon well. Find subcon village. Murder the spirits. Clean the well. The following parts of the forest will be available. Act 1, Act 2. I will be keeping the following hostage. Your soul. But keep anything you find on the way. We need to sign this, no matter what.
That seals the deal. We're in business. Let me just grab this real quick.
You feel exceedingly empty inside. And yes, that was our soul.
Whoops! Guess this soul belongs to me now. Don't worry though. If you finish your chores quickly, you'll have your soul back real soon. And don't you dare forget our little contract. I put it in your start menus. Never leave your sight.
Well, now that we're done with him, I can tell you his name. That is the Snatcher. He is the resident or ruler.
Giving bodies to any upset spirits, Ken.
Thank you. He is the ruler of the forest, and these are his minions. And we are going to completely ignore his minion and give the apple a spirit, which will make it explode. Because that thing was looking at them, and if you defeat everything those skeleton gates look at, they will break. And we found the village with some spirits. Also, since we entered Subcon Forest, we can now make the Dweller Mask.
Gotcha.
Though it's not a hat, the Dweller Mask lets you see the world through a dweller's eyes. This means we make an area where anything that's technically invisible becomes visible, and vice versa. Ow.
You'll come with me.
Now, what I'm holding here is a painting of what appears to be the badge seller. But you'll find out soon enough, as we near the spirits, that painting is bouncing.
Hello there! You didn't forget about me, did ya? Don't tell me you forgot about me.
Fun fact about the Snatcher, he is voiced by Youngtown.
What's up? You working on any contractual obligations lately? You better be. Remember our little deal? Check it out! Those incredibly annoying fire spirits are sitting right there, in the middle of my village. Their little dance is creating these incredibly annoying barriers that stop me from getting to parts of my forest. It's almost like they're trying to put an end to me. How adorable. Dispose of them! I don't care how you do it, as long as they suffer for entering my domain. Anyways, back to work, trooper. This isn't a vacation, and I'm getting impatient.
Well, looks like we need to do something about these fire spirits. But it seems to be that these paintings are linked to the fire, and that they actually contain people within them. But looks like we can actually talk to a fire spirit.
We want to die! Yay!
Oh!
We want to burn bright and then burn out, become a cloud of smoke. Our bonfire needs more fuel. Only the finest paintings will do. Can you help us?
Well, looks like we gotta take
Come
these
with me.
paintings and burn them.
More!
These dwellers are so hard to talk to.
And this one seems to be of a cat. Intriguing. Oh, there we go. Oh, this one's of an owl. Before we finish the painting, in there was yet another relic. Subcon Forest is filled to the brim with items. And we've started on the fourth relic. And we got a piece of yarn from this one. You want to be careful with where you take these apples, as some dwellers will jump into them from places you wouldn't expect. You also want to make sure that you get the closest apple to you as possible, and that you move as quick as you can when someone's in it. And there we go. Another piece of ice yarn. Now you might be thinking, well, couldn't I just do this? Well, any floating dweller spirits don't enter apples. Not quite sure as to why, but they just don't. And looking around the village, we appear to have done everything we need to with these apples. Well, now let's just take this last painting. And let's put this in the fire. And now all orange flames have vanished because we've taken care of those spirits. they were spirits, we couldn't strangle them.
Don't think I'm done with you yet, though. There's more of these pets around my forest, and I need you to take care of every single one. Next on your to-do list, clean up the subcon well. That's right, you're a plumber now. Congratulations on your promotion. I also have some other work for you that I cannot do myself. And hey, as long as I need you, you get to stay alive. What a deal, huh? But enough talk. You look like you can handle multiple things at once. Let's give you an additional contract. Pick one, but only one. Isn't it thrilling to sign your life away?
Now we have a choice. Deliver subcon mail, or go to the manor. You might notice these acts are in no particular order since you can choose. I will be choosing one that I believe most people would not want to do first, which is the manor.
Choice. Let's hope you're up for the task. You're looking for timepieces, right? I found one of them while hunting some morsel. You can keep it, but this is the only time I'll reward you for completing parts of a contract. Because guess what? I'm not legally obligated to.
Something that I believe is a reference when the Snatcher's round and talks. His voice box is purple with a more shaky form of speech. I believe this is a reference to one of the villains from Super Paper Mario.
Twitchy behavior. My body has been to places that have.
There's also a new badge from the badge seller, but as I was saying, I believe his way of speaking is meant to reference the character from Super Paper Mario called Mimi. When she would transform, her voice box would become purple and her voice text will become shaky, leading to her transformation. But there's one more thing we need to do with this competition. There's one more thing we need to do in Subcon Forest, however, before we can carry on with Chapter 2. And that is the Subcon Well. As you can see, the manor's appeared. And now we have obligation instead of mission. The obligation for the well is clean the old well. Time of the day, Allegro. Atmosphere, tense. Obligation, check out the Snatcher's old home. Time of the day, Rondo. Atmosphere, palpable. Queen Vanessa's manor's obligation seems different to what the contract says. The contract wants us to just investigate the manor. It does not talk about the manor actually being the Snatcher's old home. We will eventually learn why that's the case. But for now, I will leave that behind. Now,
Well, is this way.
we've got quite a shadowy bog.
I've got a real sinking feeling about this place.
As you can see though, there's more fire spirits here. This time, they require blue paintings.
One burn.
Subcon well is this way.
As you can see, if you stand in the bog for too long, then you will start to sink in the bog because of these hands. In other words, you must desperately try to avoid standing in this bog for too long. Now, the Dweller's Mask allows anything like this, which is semi-visible and semi-existent, to become completely existent. And this is a Dweller Bell. It has the exact same effect as the Dweller's Mask, except it's only a duration and the range shrinks down as time progresses. Meaning, you've got to be quick. But, we've made it up to the well. It's time to go in the well. And as you might notice, HackKid's got a unique upgrade to the umbrella in that picture. Well, we're about to obtain said unique upgrade. Because the door behind us is shut. And with this Dweller Spirit, we can break the ice with the apple, revealing a fairly strange looking chest. But within is a super special and useful badge, the hook shot. Press and hold square to swing from hooks. So now, we can use square, and we can swing off of stuff. And you might notice there's a bit of yarn atop this one. You can use a swing to go higher, and then you can use it to jump onto whatever's being swung on. And now, we've relieved the well of a random pipe, meaning we can now climb. This is where the spider enemies from the time rift we were in now actually appear. If you're playing on console, there should be an achievement for beating the well without going in water. What this means is you don't fall all the way down once you begin climbing up. There's also a rift token over here. And as you see, the hook shot comes into even more use. And finally, we're at the top with 3 apples and another Dweller, which goes in, break the ice, and the water finally catches up, flushing us and all the apples out. The well breaks open, and we all get freed. That is one of the Snatcher's contracts completed. And a timepiece obtained. Now with the hook shot in tow, as well as the dweller mask, we can see in this corridor, that kid made some invisible drawings in this corridor. We can also see, once we come over to this, I'd recommend have your sprint hat prepared. Chapter 3's no longer got the lock on it, meaning we've got what we required for the mission itself. Plus we have enough pawns to unlock the big parade. So, Train Rush, starring Conductor as the savvy train conductor, Some Girl as reckless detonator, Owls as owls. And as for the big parade, starring DJ Grooves as the stylish mentor, Lil Girl as parade marshal, Moon Penguins as hungry public. And then of course, we've got the finale. Mission, celebrate, you did it! Top review, 5 stars, new female actor, excellent. Legal status, nothing untoward here, surely. But now, it's time to go to my favourite act of the game. Train Rush. As we see, there's a timepiece at the front of the train just stuck. Plus, for a change, the train's in colour.
Go on in. We're getting ready to shoot the biggest action movie in bird history. The movie is gonna be the bomb. And I mean bomb in the good way, Picnic.
I have not touched upon this last episode, but for birds in this universe, the word peck is a swear word. Meaning, the conductor's quite a vulgar guy. As we see, there's no stops on the schedule, and apparently we have more explosives than usual in the train. That is not a good
Please
idea.
Disregard my twitchy behavior. My
And in this map, there's another new badge, the projectile badge. Hold and release square for a beam attack. Now you might be wondering, why am I not getting more pins and aka having more of my badges available? I believe this is a glitch with the console edition, as only on my actual run, my first time, I have all 3 pins and all 3 badges available. But we don't need to worry about those, because we only need the hook shot.
Alright, lassie. Listen up. I have some bad news. That lever you just pulled, it starts the train self-destruct sequence, and that ain't no joke. It'll blow up. I need a movie with some real intense action. So that's what we're gonna do. The train's gonna blow in a few minutes. But you can save us all, lassie. Get to the switch at the front of the train to turn it off. And you better make it in time, alright? I don't care about the owls or yourself, but you don't dare blow up me train for real. It's my baby.
The conductor has zero care for us. He cares for his train.
The cameras are gonna be rolling, lassie. You hurry now. Go over and out.
And welcome to Train Rush. You've got 2 minutes, but there are clocks on the map that increase your time. You've only got the time to get to the front of the train. This is the most fun map in the whole game, in my opinion, because of just how hectic you've got to go. Sometimes you even need to use damage as an assistant. Is there a bomb on the train? Well, we've also got a band. And yes, as you see, this is why the hook shot is needed, as parts of the train will be cut so much including entire carriages, that the hookshot is actually a full-on requirement.
1 minute and 20 seconds.
Or it would look like such.
Better hurry.
There is a way of beating this level without the hookshot. It's hard, but it's doable. There is also a way of beating this level without using your hat and without gaining additional time. It's a challenge at the most highest caliber. But you might be able to tell as well another reason why I love this level so much. The music. Train Rush makes sure it keeps the idea up that it's a hectic mission. You are literally trying to save a train full of owls solely because the owner of said train and the director of the birds gives no care.
Oh, you made it! And in time! Oh, look at all this raw footage we got! Look at how you're running for dear life! Oh, what? We did it in the name of cinematography! And to beat that no-good DJ Grooves. I bet he won't be able to make half the movie we just made. Alright, here, take one of these, thingamajigs you like. You deserve it.
And the conductor gives us a timepiece. And if you were to try and go back, well, you can't. There is a hidden health piece there, though. Don't know why there's a health pawn in the front of the train when we don't need it, because we're at the end. But we've still got our timepiece. Train Rush, directed by Conductor. Starring Conductor as the savvy train conductor, Some Girl as Reckless Detonator, Owls as Owls. The reviews are in. For this mission in particular, time counts towards your score. So the more time you have, the more points you will gain. I will carry on the story, but if you would like to, in the comments, I will, on my main account, show you how fast I can beat Train Rush. But only if there's a large enough desire for me to Train Rush, to put it simply. Also, this timepiece seems to be in the AliExpress. More specifically, Murder on the AliExpress. Well, the timepiece is in a big confetti ball. And for a change, the floor is bustling with people. You must be careful. Falling down in this one will hurt you. Much like how, if you fail to jump in Train Rush, you will be hurt.
Hello, darling. Welcome to the largest studio set you'll ever see. We're about to start recording The Big Parade, the movie that'll take the breath away from audiences worldwide. You'll be the star, as always. For this movie, we'll need to use our special prop. It'll pop out at the very end. But wait, darling. Your current outfit really isn't fit for the parade. Can you go over there and get dressed?
And, much like how for Murder on the AliExpress, we got the detective's outfit. For the big parade, DJ Grooves is giving us the parade outfit.
You look great, darling. Don't worry, this this movie is really easy. Keep moving around and the band will follow you. Just don't bump into them. And keep an eye out for goodies. The audience loves a good parade and will throw treats your way if you get near them. The parade lasts a while. Nothing you can do to speed it up. We'll let you know once we've got enough footage. Don't lose spirit. Good luck, darling.
And
Get ready. Go!
welcome to the big parade. This is essentially Snake. You have got a parade of owls following you. And all you can do is just wait out the timer. You can change your hat, but if you use the sprint hat to gain extra speed, be cautious. The owls will speed up. So only use the sprint hat's actual sprint if it's for larger jumps, like I did just there. Now, I want to specifically not grab as many DJ Groove tokens as I can, as I would like the conductor to win.
It's time to turn the heat up in this movie. Darling, can you turn on the pyrotechnics?
Now, we need to go over to these 3 clocks. Luckily, we're right next to one. And we gotta hit it a few times. Problem is, the owls will still follow you even if you're hitting a little clock. I don't know why on earth it's like this, but you just need to keep on moving. And now, because we activated pyrotechnics, some of the rooftops will become covered in pyrotechnics. What this means is when the lights on a flooring start to activate, they will go red, amber, and then green. Like this. Once they go green, you know you have to get off that one roof. Otherwise, the entire floor that you will be standing on will be covered in pyrotechnics, which will hurt you. Oh no. So in theory, now your best bet is to go along the wires. But as you can tell, maybe that isn't always the best choice. Luckily,
This
any
movie
roofs...
needs more action. Darling, turn on the cannons for the big fireworks show.
Now he wants us to go to these big firework cannons and activate the buttons. Luckily we're right by one again. And these fireworks are actually homing rockets. Grooves has done something ridiculous this time, truly. Oh. Couldn't escape that, especially when there's multiple rockets chasing me. And that was just because that's in the way. There we go though. We've activated both the pyrotechnics and the fireworks. Meaning even more now, we need to keep on running. And if any point the rockets start to get near you, that's when your sprint hat is very helpful. As the timer starts to tick down towards the
Time to release the parade surprise. Grab it, Doc.
end, the timepiece will be released, and the middle can no longer be covered in pyrotechnics. There we have it. That is the big parade. Directed by DJ Grooves, starring DJ Grooves as the stylish mentor, Little Girl's parade marshal, Moon Penguins as Hub Green Public. Reviews are in. And to end it off, Grooves has not got as many points as the conductor. This has major implications for why I chose Grooves to have less points. As we've now done all 5 acts, the second time rift appears, and the finale has become open. But as we see, the other time rift is within Grooves' set. But you can tell this is in the big parade. Chapter 2's blue time rifts are in specific movies, and the purple one you can tell is in Dead Bird Studio. But for now, the conductor has the highest score. Confirm him as the winner? Yes. He's kinda smug about it. Are you sure you want him to win? Yes. Hey!
Thank you, thank you. Oh, you're too kind. No, please. Keep going.
Smug.
Oh, Lassie, it's you. I did it. I won the annual Bird Movie Award once again. Oh, imagine that face DJ Grooves must be pulling now, eh? Here, take this tiny, insignificant movie prop to match your tiny, insignificant efforts in securing my victory. Yeah, I can probably sell it on eBird for dimes and nickels.
Oh, that was very rude of you, conductor. But the way you worded it seems very much suspicious to me. Oh well. It's a timepiece.
What? You're expecting more or something? Forget it. Go, shush, get out of here. I never want to see your ugly mug again.
Wow. Well, at least we got number 19. And with that, we're almost halfway done. Wow. We've dealt with most of the Battle of the Birds. We just got those time rifts to go then.